G'day. Today I'm going to be trying to fix my petrol tank on my tt350. Being an older bike, it's getting a bit deteriorated. It's developed a few cracks in it. Now, I tried fixing the JB weld before, but it doesn't last very long. It's pretty shit. So I'm going to try and plastic weld it with a soldering iron to see how that goes. It's developed 1, 2, 3 leaks since I last rode it. So let's get to it. As you can see, I've taken the tank off. Ready to go. Here's the tank. As you can see, there's a big split there. I think it's leaking out around that bolt hole there, and at the front in that little bit there. So I have to try and plastic weld all that. As you can see, it's been fixed up sort of before. I have got plastic JB weld on that part. It goes all the way around there, but that's the main ones there. There and there. I think I'll start by fixing up this crack here. I have to remove that old JB weld there for starters, and then see how we go. Trusty Stanley knife. Whoop. That shit just peels off. It's crap. You can see where I've tried plastic weld it before, but obviously didn't do a good enough job. So I'm going to try a different way to do it this time. So the idea is to get your trusty soldering iron and push that back up on itself. So but I'm going to try something a bit different. Make that groove nice and deep, like that. Now, I've got this old headlight cowel, I suppose you call it, that I had on the bike. It's pretty shit, it broke. But I'm hoping the plastic is the same consistency as this plastic. So I'm going to get my Stanley knife and peel a little strip off it and then try and weld it into there. See how we go. So now the tricky bit, I've got to try and see if I can peel enough of this off. Oop, in one hit. Oh, yeah. I might just do little slivers of it. That might be easier. I don't think I'm good enough to get it all in one hit. Oh. Just do little slivers. Flick it. Looks like a good piece. I'll start with that. Now the idea is to melt that into that. Easier said than done, they say. Easier said than done. Ouch. Alright, at the start, well, it's set nice and hard in there. A little bit crumbly some of the parts. I could either leave it like that, but my cunning plan is to smoothen that out. Just smooth this out a bit. Try and fill in all the little holes. petrol comes out. Hey, doesn't look real flash, but it'll do the job. Right, now I'll do this next part. I think it's leaking there, so I'll make this deep. Again, I can see the crack in it there. Some of this shit melted in. Get back there. I'll just let the solenoid heat up for a bit more and I'll come back. Hopefully this is hot enough now so I can keep going. No bloody rain. One more bit. Wish I had 3 hands. Hey, let that cool for a bit and I'll get a bit of soapy water and see if it bubbles up. Moment of truth, I'll put the fuel cap on. Put a bit of soapy water on it. That's not really doing anything. Actually, I'll just use a bit of spit. Can't really see anything leaking out. I might just hit that crack with some of that stuff, just in case. Let's make a deep gouge here again. all I can do. I'll fill up with fuel and see what happens from there. Fill it up with fuel and see how we go. Well, it's full of fuel. I'll let it sit for about 20 minutes. No leaks there, it was pissing out of there before. That's all dry. And by golly, that's all dry too. There you go. Yeah, well, that seemed to went all right. I won't put the tank back on the bike straight away. I'll let it sit for a couple of days just to make sure it doesn't slowly seep out. If it does, I'll just redo it, re-weld it, keep going until I get it right. But at this stage, everything's looking honky-dory. So there you go. That's how you can fix your plastic motorcycle tank using a headlight cowling. Awesome. See you next time.